Hey y'all, let's talk about my favorite chapter in The Psychology of Money. So the name of the chapter is called Confounding Compounding, and I love this chapter so much because it talks about the benefit of starting as early as possible with your investing, also the sheer power of compounding. Now, in the chapter, the author mentions Warren Buffett, and if you don't know who that is, he is known as the greatest investor of all time because he was able to yield billions of dollars in returns solely from his investments. Now, he did what most people don't do at the age of 19, and that's what start investing. So from 19 to 94, where his current age, he's able to come up with a net worth of about $160 billion. It is important to note, though, that when this book was written in 2020, he was worth about $84.5 billion. And $81.5 billion of those dollars came after his 50th birthday. So if that's not a sign to start investing, I don't know what is. But some people push back and say that Warren Buffett benefited from a time where the stock market was fairly new and where stocks were at their historically low prices. And although that is true, it's important to know that every era comes with its advantages, right? Because right now we have so many different investment vehicles that they did not have in the past. We have stocks, but we also have ETFs, we have index funds, we have mutual funds, we have cryptocurrency, and we also have the convenience of taking and doing these investments on our phones, our Apple Watches, our laptops. You can probably now get ChatGPT or some AI system to do these things for you. But those things should not deter you from investing. At this point in time, if you are not investing, it's simply because you choose to, because it's so much easier to invest these days than it's not to. But if you want to read more about the psychology of money, I strongly recommend it. I think it's a perfect book to tell you about the why about the decisions you make with your money. And I also have a link in my bio with my blog about my own little article I wrote about the book. Thank you for watching to the end if you stay to the end.